I've sent out trial requests to a raft of goalkeepers from the player search. I've just tried to sort players into those that have stats that seem to fit the profile of goalkeeper that we're looking for, that have kind of 3 stars or more in our scouts' current view of how they would fit in the role. And we'll have a look at them, see what in detail. 4-star sweeper keeper here is not a bad thing. Excellent handling, does have a tendency to rush out, but a real leader type, and that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. But I'll bring these guys in and have a look at them. Similarly, we're going to have a look at people in the left defensive position. You remember that in our squad we only have one proper defence left person, which is Connor Franklin. He's 33 years old, and because it doesn't look like he's going to be getting any better, and his stats are likely to deteriorate, I've put him on the transfer list and instructed my director of football to try and get rid of him. So I've placed him on the unwanted list, and I don't know where the unwanted list is, probably in here. Yeah, so Connor Franklin goes on there with instructions to sell at any price, because he's not worth anything in the transfer market, but that £450 per week is really going to eat into our wage options, and there are clubs interested at the moment. I've hired a director of football to sell players I don't want to have, really. I don't like going through the rigmarole of offering him to teams and then faffing about trying to make it work. So I've hired this guy, John O'Dwyer. He's got negotiating 16, and very good determination and discipline stats, which I think will probably go towards making him a good director of football. He doesn't have to judge player ability or potential to sell someone, because we know what we have. So hopefully he will get rid of Connor Franklin. When I say get rid of, I mean fulfill his desire to move to a different team. Similarly, Glenn Walker is nearing the end of his playing career. He is a very influential player within Brackley, and I want to be careful about some of the other senior members of the team, but he is scheduled to go as well. That's another £400 a week, and I think, as we mentioned and as we noted, our backup goalkeeper Alistair Warby is a 2-star, has fairly weak stats across the board, and he's only we're only paying him £100 a week. It's not a great deal. But again, he has teams that are interested in him as a player, so why not? I'm happy to get my director of football to sort those out. Hopefully, make some space in our wages budget, so we can then offer some of these trialists positions as we go forward. So today's the 10th of July. We've got 3 days to our next team, which is Rams Bottom. Let's just go to the inbox, and we'll roll things forward. Right, so these are the trials that are finishing. We can accept trialists coming in. Affinity snubs Brackley. Yeah, well, we'll get a few of those. Sam Gibson. Okay, so that's one of our trialists has already agreed to go somewhere else. So we accept all of those and then roll forward to the next day. So we have fans here reacting to the fact that we're offering people trials, people being pretty annoyed, people who aren't pleased at it, people saying he looks pretty good, it's a mixed bag. So let's just see what we've got. Okay, Hayden Evans, 18 years old. He's not far from first team level, potentially League Two. Interesting. We can't see very much of his at the moment. He's 3-star at the moment. Nothing obviously in yellow. Or I was going to say, I've bought into a package. I want to buy out that package so it's not eating into my budget. There we go. No package. Right. Right, so that's good. We will keep him on. He's got even more potential current ability and his League 2 standard, so we've been able to pick them. He's 4-star apparently, and although he's got a tendency to rush out. Sky League 2, balanced to normal, good at shot stopping. Yeah, he's operating a little bit below what we have at the moment, but you know, compared to Alistair Warby, he's an improvement, and has plenty of potential. So Kendrick, not far from first team level, again League 2. We seem to be blessed with goalkeeping potential here. It might take a little while to work out who's going to be good for this. 6'3" is a good bet. It's going to be good handling here. Excellent reflexes. Yeah, I mean he's going to be worth a look. Egan. He's only 2-star and only potentially national standard, so maybe not what we're looking for. His one-on-ones is a bit weak, and his distribution's poor. Not very good aerial reach or command of area, and low agility is quite concerning. So tea and biscuits on the way out. Not for you. Sam French, important player. He's 3.5 already, and we think he's League 2 standard. Very good handling stats, tendency to rush out. He's a 5-star sweeper, keeper. Maybe some weaknesses in here. Worth keeping on. Okay, Mitch Candy is 21, so he's already a fair way through his development. Potentially capable of working in this league. Oh, he's a forward. Okay. Why did I trial him? Just because he's got a high work rate? Quite a flair player. His finishing might not be too bad in the end, maybe over a 10. But he's not very quick. I'm not sure why I was looking at him, but I will look at him no more. He just doesn't have the kind of potential for fitting into our strikers. Right, 24-year-old fullback, fringe player who could improve. He could be a good player in our current league, could be. This is where we're looking for a fullback, really. His tackling is going to end up good, but he's got a weakness in his positioning. His marking is only modest. He's got the pace and anticipation maybe. But he is 24, so he's kind of stopped in his development. Or at least he's coming to the tipping point at 25. I think we may end up with better options for him on the left. So he could be a regular starter already and potentially League 1 standard. Another goalie. Great anticipation and composure. These mental stats are going to be worthwhile, but a weakness in reflexes and positioning. His distribution's good, 9 to 15. His handling isn't too bad. He doesn't punch. He's not very eccentric. So yeah, we'll keep him on. Keep an eye on him. Important players, 4-star already, potentially League 2, fullback. He's 20 years old, look at these. He can play as no-nonsense wing-back and full-back with 4.5 stars compared to the current crop. Good tackling, reasonable teamwork. He's got the pace, good jumping reach as well. That determination is very positive. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. Corrigan, star player, potentially League 1, another fullback. Okay, yeah, we need to scout him thoroughly. Okay, we've had some people already put in requests for our backup goalkeeper. Our director of football has accepted the bid. Right, this is the training that the team will be going on the 12th of July. So this is Ramsbottom away. You can see we've only got a chance to do some very general training, physical training and outfield training. And the intensity is modest, but we have asked for players who are in full condition to be double intensity. So in goal, we need Danny Lewis to be getting match sharp, please. Fullback, I'm happy to let's try Richard Taylor there. Defence on the left, we need Gareth Dean to be fit and ready, and Lewis Lomas. And on the right, Jordan Richards. Thank you. That is going to be Shepherd. We've got James Armson. I'm going to change. Yeah, I'm going to keep his Metzala, which means he's not going to try and cross the ball in. He's going to try and run with the ball, which I think is going to be better for him. We need Wes York to be fit. Matt Lowe here, and we'll have Leon Levu, and I want Enoch Asante. Just do the analysis again. Yeah, we know having a roaming player here is going to open up a gap in our midfield, and you know, we've got pretty decent coverage elsewhere with an overload of attack here on the right, because this roaming player is likely to link up with the attacking midfielder and the pressing attacker and have a nice tight attacking circle here. But I did want to not focus down that right. I had to think about it and thought, well, let's play out of defence, and when we're distributing, let's distribute to the fullbacks, just so that we can keep possession once the goalie has it, rather than just punting it up, because I know that our goalkeeper has very good kicking skill, but I just want to hold on to the ball while we can. Trust Powell. Right. Now I've forgotten whether I've delegated it or taken control back from the assistant manager for this. Okay. That's okay. You just keep trying. Okay, we've accepted a transfer bid. Can we have a look at personality? Insert column. General. Personality if known. Sort by personality. What I'm looking for here is people who are professional, really, and not temperamental. Right, Tommy Elphick is professional. That is good to know. We've got a few fairly professionals here. Tommy Elphick, 20, 34, 12, and a professional. You've got a National B, 33 years old. Not very good stats here, but these are good. Can't motivate. You're rubbish at people management. But I think your professionalism might just carry you in this. Let's offer you part-time, not for the under-18s, just a coach, please. Take you for 2 years. Thank you.
I fought with lions and wolves, but I've never fought myself before. It's over everything